20-year-old Christy would be chasing Alan. 41-year-old Christy is here for a very specific reason.
There we go. Gentlemen, that is hypergamy personified. The stimulus checks are here, so I'm relaunching Womanies Volume 4, which has over 250 hours of bonus content. I'm also relaunching Womanies Audio, which is less than half the price of the video version. Link in description.
Hey, have a seat.
All right, here comes Alan.
Hey, you first.
Alan spent more time with Christy and Keith.
So she's got to know him almost better than any of us.
Right. I think Alan's coming back.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, they know Alan's coming back because he's the best looking guy. But if Alan can't convince Christy that he likes her, then he's going home too.
I had a great time on our date.
I'm glad.
And I felt a connection starting. I felt excited. I think that's really how I felt. And
Look how laid back Alan is, dude.
I felt my heart sink immediately when your first thought was, I'm worried about the other guys. Because I felt like there was a door that had been opened and it got closed.
So let me clarify a few things. The door.
This is funny. Now he's about to rope her right back in. So the first time, his first misstep was calling her Cindy. Now his second misstep is talking about other guys. And listen, Alan has plenty of experience out talking stuff. Like, this is just how this is.
Was opened,
Yeah.
and it was left open. But that being said, my nature is empathy and compassion, and I just didn't have it in me to do it in front of guys who I know for a fact have already developed feelings for you. At the end of the day, I just wanted to be sensitive to the people around me and not...
Except for me.
Wait, what does that have to do with you, Christy? See that? Do you see what she just did? He says, listen, man, I'm empathetic, and I feel for my fellow brothers, man. I'm not going to kiss you in front of a bunch of guys I know have feelings for you. So I was sensitive to everyone around me, except for me. Right. See, it's all about her. See, that's what this is. That's what they're trying to make us think that this is. Alan didn't kiss her because he's not turned on by her. He's not turned on by her at all. And it's obvious. Listen, it was a brilliant explanation that he came up with. Well, I'm an empathetic person, and I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Since when did guys ever get their man's feelings when it comes to a woman that they're all interested in? Like, they've never, ever been worried about each other until this alpha cad all of a sudden now has a sensitive side? No. He's trying to let her down easy. Alan doesn't want to be here anymore. Alan just lied to Christy. Well, I'm trying to be empathetic to the other guys, blah, 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 blah. So that's just, no, that's not what this is. Alan does not like Christy. That's what this is. So let's find out what happens.
There's a time in my life where I would keep wanting to have that connection with you.
See, there's a time in my life where I would keep chasing the bad boy.
It's like, I'm 41 years old. I have a great life.
You have a great life, but guess what, Christy? You're still here, aren't you, Christy? See, this is what she keeps doing. Anytime a guy hurts her feelings by what he does or doesn't do, I got a great life. I can do this on my own. Then what are you doing here? If your life was so great, then why are you on a game show looking for a sperm donor, man?
And I don't want to have to convince you to want to get to know me.
See that? That's what that is. This has nothing to do with his empathy or whatever the case may be. I don't want to have to convince you to want to get to know me. Translation. I'm not going to throw the at you. Because if I have to throw the at you, then I'm putting myself out there. I don't want to get rejected. See, Alan rejected Christy. That's what this is. Alan rejected Christy at the door. Christy took that the wrong way. Christy wants... See, and again, Christy says, well, I don't like what he did at the end when he didn't... No, Christy got her little feelings hurt. And she's trying to explain it away. Maybe she's trying to... Well, Alan's insecure or whatever the case may be. No, Alan doesn't want you. Christy knows that. She feels that. And so now her feelings are hurt. So she's like, listen, I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm the one you guys are supposed to be gaming for. And again, Christy doesn't like this dynamic between her and Alan because she's been there plenty of times before. She's chasing after the bad boy while the bad boy just pushes her off and only calls her when he wants to. That's it. He calls her when he wants. Christy doesn't want to do that anymore. She got on this game show because she wants to be chased. Christy, sweetie, you got 15 really great looking guys who all make great money, the highest value men you'll ever meet, and you're still wanting your cake and eat it too. She's going to have to understand that there are costs to everything.
And for that reason, I don't see us starting.
There it is.
together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unbelievable, dude. The two guys that I picked to go to the end have been eliminated. Why? Because they hurt Christy's little feelings. They didn't fall in line with her agenda. One guy said, listen, I want a wife at home to take care of kids. You got to go. The other guy's like, I don't really want you. And Christy knows that. You got to go too. All right, cool. And again, I don't know why we're surprised. Christy is getting rid of two of the most high. Christy could have easily carried these guys to the end, right? Even if she had some inkling that these guys didn't want her or like whatever the case may be, she could have carried them to the end and maybe convinced them. Nope, she wants it. She wants guys who are going to be all in for her. Not going to happen. Guys with Matt Stryker's got a $10 million net worth, man. He's not about to tell you what you want to hear, so you pick him.
Thank you. It was a good opportunity to be here, get to know you. And you've got...
Dude, Alan does not look one... Dude, Alan is not one bit sad. He is glad he's gone.
Some great guys downstairs.
Look, he's like, there's some great guys downstairs. Good luck with that.
All right.
20-year-old Christy would be chasing Alan, but...
There you go. Because 20-year-old Christy did chase Alan. There you go. Look at her. She's already got regret. God, what would it have been like to f that guy?
41-year-old Christy is here for a very specific reason.
There we go. Gentlemen, that is hypergamy personified. What she just said. 20-year-old Christy would have chased Alan, but 41-year-old Christy is here for a different reason. Alpha beta bucks, guys. There it is. There it is. Christy has fulfilled one half of her biological imperative. She got the bad boy. Now she's looking to fulfill the other half of her biological imperative, and that's the beta bucks. But what Christy's trying to do, she's trying to win both. If women win the alpha, forget all the alpha bad boys, the beta bucks that are left over for them, the ones that are actually willing to wife them up, these aren't the guys she wants. No, Christy wants all of the alpha, but then she wants the alpha to also be the beta bucks. Very few women, very, very, very few women get to have alpha beta bucks. It's either a woman who the bad boys and manages to trick a high value guy into marrying her, or she's a girl who got married young to a guy who was an alpha who fathered her kids. Right? Listen, maybe she married a rich, hot alpha cad, and he's like, all right, well, she's 20 years old. I'm going to keep her around. But that's the only way a woman can achieve alpha beta bucks. That's what this is.
To not only find the man that I'm attracted to, but to find the man that I can see myself starting a family with.
And Christy, it doesn't work that way, sweetie. This is look, this is exactly why women are in the You can't have it both ways, Christy. You can't find a man that you are attracted to at 41 years old who is also willing to have kids with you. This is why this entire show was a mistake. She literally just told us, I want a man who's hot, who has beta traits. I want the loyal alpha. You can't, it doesn't work that way. All of them are at home. Budge went home. Mario went home. Who else? Obviously, Alan and Matt went home. Dude, I can't think of anybody else. I don't know. Man. No, you can't have it that way. And Christy knew what was going to happen. She says, maybe, just maybe, I can find a guy who looks like an alpha, moves, talks like an alpha, who also wants to fall in with my program. She didn't find it. She did not find it. Yeah, right. Walker, she sent him home. All of the highest value guys have been sent home. All of them. Now she's left with Stewart, Hothead Keith, Beta Gary the guy, Marcus the guy who thinks his brain should be able to get him. Who else is left? Kyle, and I don't really know anything about him. And then, of course, there's Trent the Clown.
You know, I look back at our date, and I think it all went perfectly well. I absolutely stand by the decision I made. I stand by what I said to her.
Look at her. She is so disappointed. Do you see that look on her face? That look on Christy's face is like, this is for real now. That look on her face says, dude, like, I thought I was going to be able to get a guy who looks like Alan that acted like Gary, but it doesn't work that way.